gotta say, first impressions, wow, lovely. I've come in today to ride the highly anticipated, by me anyway, R1300RT. Walked straight into the showroom, spoke with Darren, top bloke, almost walked past the one in the showroom, which is base black. It's a black colour. It's got all the pillion extras on it, so it's got the top box and all that business on it. And I almost went straight past it because it sort of didn't leap out at me. But then when I started having a closer look, what a bit of kit. And then spoke to Darren, did the usual bit with the driving licence, walked out to look at what I'd be riding, and they wheeled this one out. And first impressions, I've always liked black bikes, and I don't like the sporty colours. I've always been a bit of a plain Jane, or plain John, I suppose. But my goodness me, what a cracking looking bike. And what I like about it is because it's a little bit different on the old colours, it's really showing off all the sort of the shape of the panels and bits and pieces like this. Let me show you this. Everyone raving about this. The panel which lifts and closes to direct airflow. We'll see how it works in a bit. Bit sceptical. There's a lot of protection on the RT, so clearly there's the ability to divert that airflow somewhere. Maybe we'll ride along with one up and one down, and one side up, one side down, and see what the difference is that way. So initial impressions very good. It's got the Vario luggage on. I'll show you the other side because I've rammed all my equipment into one side of it. When you unlock this, you get the good old Vario, which will extend. You can see that extend the pannier out quite considerably for all those extra little goodies you need to pack. A nice sort of document holder in there, so just a net that keeps some more stuff safe if you're only just putting a couple of things in. There's a charging port there, I've noticed. Good idea. The sandwich wagon's turned up. On the whole, I'm quite impressed with the luggage. It's heated back seat. The pillion package does come with, we've got a lovely rubber grip there for the pillion to grip on. Lovely wide saddle. Let me shift my specs out of the way. Good old wide saddle, stop everybody complaining. Mrs. Tango Pasty, there we go. And if you go for the option, the pillion option with the top box, you then get a heated backrest. So your pillion will have a heated body, a heated back, and can put their hands down there for a heated hand grips, handrail, whatever you want to call it. What a brilliant idea that is. A much bigger footprint for your pillion to put their feet on. This one here, side stand, a centre stand even, comes out like that before you then push the centre stand down. That folds away quite neatly. Very trick. We've got the standard plethora of BMW controls. There's no point going over them. If you know your BMWs, there's a lot of stuff that this bike does. Stacks of information to take in, and of course the toggle, the iDrive, whatever they want to call it here, which you can use just to select all the functions that is going to shortly appear in front of you on the screen. This I'm quite impressed with. So I thought, well, my stupid big phone with the extra case on it, because when I end up putting it on the quad lock on the handlebars on the other bike, open that and it actually fits in there quite easily, and you've got a charging micro mini USB thing there, so you can plug it in to make sure you're charging on the go. Big enough to get any phone you can imagine in there, I suspect. Right, that's done. Standard SOS button, don't drop it, it will phone someone for you. This one's got blind spot mirrors on it. I don't know if you can see the little triangle in the top corner. So pretty much everything's standard other than that. Extra couple of spotlights on the front. This has got the dynamic rider package on it, so it's got quick shift. And the detail, what have we got on the brush downs? I'll get rid of them. Backlights. what would I have on that? Sorry, I would be going to Michelin, sorry about that. Well, let's take it for a ride then, shall we? I've done enough waffling. Let's go out and have a little look and see how she goes. Please excuse the big GoPro on the back, but I want to get footage for you, lovely, so I need it, don't I? Right, let's go. Power switch. Turn this bad boy on. Ready? Ooh. Make life a ride. Of course. You've got some warning triangles came up in there. I don't know if you noticed that. Here we go. Woohoo. Right. So far, feels pretty good. I know. One of these is a screen. Maybe not that one. Action not possible. What's that mean? Okay. Okay, my vehicle. Normally, I think there's a. Now this is telling for me because I have come from an old RT. My vehicle, onboard computer. Service tree again. Okay, alright, let's have a look. ACC, heating, windscreen. Okay, that's what I want. There we go. That's what I was looking for. A good old electric windscreen. Now I feel like I've arrived. Right, should we give it some? Should we go out for a ride? Why not? Right, let's find my feet first of all. This is a joy. Yeah. This is quite a nimble little thing as well. Okay, let's see how we go. We've got a fair bit to get down here. And I'm going to upset everybody by doing this. But I don't care. This actually feels like quite a small and nimble little thing. This is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse to get out to, but I'm wondering now whether I should have gone a different way. Your blind spot mirror working its magic again. That's so cool. Right, so first impressions. Now, you got it. There's no way around this. You've got to get familiar with the way BMW controls work. They've always been a bit quirky, a bit different. But I'll tell you one thing: once you get used to them, they're really, really intuitive. Brakes, good, sharp. You've got a back brake that you can feel. That's always nice. Come on, Steve. Right, so first impressions, yeah, my feet are a little bit higher. They actually feel really good. It actually feels quite sporty, a more nimble, in control stance, posture on it. Radio off. We're not going to be putting the radio on. Into my 20, I'm doing 20. Let's take a right. We're going to whiz down, passing all that horrendous traffic from before. Slow speed, lovely. Ooh, it did. Yay! I was waiting to see if the indicator cancelled, and it did. Put my helmet down now, just in case it's affecting your noise quality. So I'm going to do a little route. I'm going to do a bit of urban, hence the reason I'm doing this now. A little bit of urban, a little bit of countryside. I'm not going to bother with dual carriageway. What's the point? Has the arms on that fella? Christ, he's been bench pressing all his life, hasn't he? So far, so good. I quite like this. Now, I'm keen to find out what these deflector panels do on my legs. At the moment, it's a lovely sunny day. I've got, I don't know, God knows what temperature is. I'm sure I could tell me in there somewhere if I wanted to find out. So why have we got the R1300 RT? Well, this is the latest incarnation of BMW's boxer engine, the 1300. No doubt there'll be a 1400 at some point, and yada yada, and on you go. There'll be a 1400 somewhere further down the track. But here you go. Let's look at a little bit of history with this thing. And my BMW history is only about 20 years ago. I had an R1100 RT. Love RTs, brilliant bike. And the R1100 for me was probably one of the most comfortable bikes I've ever ridden. Ever. This is the R1300. So after the R1100 came the R1150. Then there was the R1200, then there was the R1250, and then the R1300. So by that reckoning, I think if you give it probably about 5 years, we'll be looking at an R1350. Eco, I'm off the throttle, so therefore my green line goes massive. Well, if the whole world was downhill, wouldn't that be great? So first impressions of this are bloody hell. Bloody hell. That's my first impression, is bloody hell. This is a storming little bit of kit. I'm out here thinking to myself, at some point I need to consider getting an RT back in my life. I love the RT. Let's give it a bit, shall we? That's a quick little bike. That is going to give people a real run for the money. It's got some grunt. Okay, there's no denying the grunt. I mean, it's a 1300 engine, for Christ's sake. It's going to have some grunt. Rideability is superb. Should be able to quite easily put that up and chat to you quite effectively with my helmet open, because I've got this amazing amount of wind protection. There's no one around to indicate to, who gives a shit. This is going to draw people away from the GS and the GS Adventure. I'm going to be one of them. I've been so used to knocking around on a Harley, I'd forgotten that quick shift existed. You've got a lot more of a rev range with this. You've got a lot more of a linear and smooth rev. What's the red line showing me? 9,000. Yeah. Got rid of that green eco line. Oh, the back brake. Oh, the back brake works. The back brake really works. That's got a good back brake. Alright, I am really comfortable on this bike. I'm a stumpy fucker. I'm 5'9", so I'm not the tallest person in the world. But I'd like to think I'm ideally placed for a motorcycle, bike-wise. I keep using the clutch. Stop using the clutch, John. You don't need to. I've done it again. If you don't know quick shift, just a quick introduction to quick shift. There's no point in coming off the throttle with a quick shift. Don't. Doesn't work. Doesn't like it. Doesn't work very well. Keep the throttle on. Keep the power on. It's got a real whine to it, like a jet whine. And whether the BMW, who are quite clever with making sounds from their engines, whether they put that in there deliberately or not is beyond me, but it's quite nice. I like it.
can't quite pick it up, and any of the things that we're recording with. It settles into the bend, lovely. Oh, I've done it again. Don't use the clutch, there's no point. Ugh. I'm kind of wondering whether or not I would get on with having no clutch lever. Not sure I would. Jury's out on that one for a bit, I think. Right. Okay, so I'm not using the clutch. I'm going to come up to a T-junction in a minute. See if you can hear the noise that the engine is making when we compensate, when I'm downshifting. All right, we'll see what happens. Am I impressed? Fuck yes. Is this a game changer? Fuck yes. This is a game changer. This is a good bike. Do I want the radio with it? Do I want the gadgets with it? It's got all the dynamic riding aid. I've got wonky, tiddly wonky. Oh yeah, I've got wonky wing mirrors. I can pull them in if I want to, put them out if I want to. Blah 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 blah. I still need to figure out whether or not I'm going to bother with those funny side panels on the legs. Clearly they're tested, BMW would do that. Right, let's see if you can hear the downshift. No clutch. Because it's got quick shift. Listen. TR6. Ruined my noise. I went out all the way down to first, and it's smooth. There'd be an element of nervousness, I think, about riding, changing into first gear without having both hands on the handlebars, because first gear is clearly a low gear, and if you're you may end up suffering. That back brake, man, I can't get over that. What a lovely back brake. Come off the throttle and typical boxer slows down. You get a lot of speed comes off when you come off the throttle because of that engine. Gives you the ability to vary the speed without necessarily stomping on the brake all the time. What's going on here? Oh, van. Git. Oh, that flat. Can I reach it? Yeah, there is. Right. Is it? I might not be able to feel anything, to be fair. I've got my jeans on my left leg, my left shin, flapping around a bit more than the one on the right shin. So that's going to tell me there's a bit of airflow now going over my lower leg that wasn't there before. And my knee, my right knee, has the wind over it. Whereas my left knee doesn't. So there we go, that's what it is. It's just directing a flow. Would you want a cold shin or a cold knee? Right, let's get up here and see what this is like up here. My favourite little haunt for a quick cup of tea. Cattle grid. Controls on it are fairly easy. I like to say it's a stand. You've got to be used to your BMWs. If you're used to your BMWs, you're absolutely bang on with all the controls you're going to get. Oh, I love it here. It's a good little place. Good little spot. Get some looks, even for people that don't, you assume, don't know what a motorcycle is. It's getting some looks. So it's going to take me a bit of time to get used to having my knees up so high, I think. Not because of me, I've been Harley-fied, because I have spent an awful lot of time on RTs, a lot of time on an RT, and the knees up, I don't know if you can see it very well on a GoPro, but the knees up position, more scrunched, is certainly a sports bike trait in my opinion. But that's a very small adjustment to make. I think on the whole, minor, and certainly adds to the control of the bike. The feeling of control of the bike. You're back on a sports bike again for sure. Oh, here's our mad woman. Right, I don't know what they're doing. Let's get past this lot.
Harry, you would have trouble keeping up with this one, mate. You really would. The biggest threat to the GS adventure to date. God knows what the RS is going to be like. The RT is quick.
I think you've got options of bigger screens on it if you want one. You can put a bigger screen if you feel you need it. I'll see if you can see the blind spot things right there. There you go, see it? Quite a clever little idea. Yeah, thank you, Vertu. Thank you, Darren and the team. Oh, look, the colour's lovely. I think this would tempt me away from the black one. Thank you. Paddling back is a breeze. God, that's good. Right. Oh, did I? What a lovely bike. Yeah.